Welcome all. Welcome to this regular Thinking Thursday session. Today we have Vineeta ji, and she will be telling us more about the yogic food. So before we start the session, let us have a short introduction. And I would invite Divya ji to introduce her with us.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So Miss Vineeta Rajan, she has done MSc in Yogic Science and Human Psychology, and she is a research scholar in RNTU, Bhopal, MP. She's also done PG Diploma in Yoga Therapy. She's certified naturopath in Ayurveda. She has done PG Diploma in Diet and Nutrition. Change the slide, please.
Yeah.
Apart from this, she is yoga and naturopathy healer since 2009. She is also an expert in lifestyle and diet. She is the founder of Advanced Fasting Therapy and Salt Water Therapy. So before, let me not take much time and request Vineeta ma'am to please preside over the session.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Divya ji. Now, I would invite Vineeta ji. You can just continue with your session, and let us begin. And we are happy to have you here. It is the second time you are invited in this Thinking Thursday. So it's nice to have you again. Yeah, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Shakantala, ma'am. And Trapti, ma'am. She is not here today. But thank you all and all the group members. Thank you, all of you, for having me a second time here. As Divya and Shakantala, ma'am said, I am Vineeta Rajan. And I am working as a food and yogic lifestyle coach from Bhopal itself. And today we are going to learn about food. Next slide, ma'am. And it's an honor to be here. And I'm really thankful for admin of the members of this group. And this is a very overwhelming opportunity for me to share my knowledge. And I appreciate being able to speak about what I know a little about food to this group. And thank you, Divya, for introducing me to this wonderful group, as Divya only introduced me to this group, and to ma'am and to Shakantala ji and to all of you wonderful members here. And here I found there are amazing, knowledgeable personalities all. And I am also here to share my tiny knowledge with all of you. And who I am, as Divya said, but what I think about myself is still I'm discovering who I am. And the journey was not like this from the beginning. Half of the way, I started the thing what I'm doing now. It is by the wish, maybe, for supreme energy, or by chance that I transited my journey into this yogic world, where everything is just topsy-turvy. As we do some asanas, topsy-turvy, life is topsy-turvy, not extrovert, but it is introverted. And we start this our journey in yoga. We say we start from Annamay Kosh, means with Sharir we start, and we go up to the Anandamay Kosh, that is beyond the body. And along this journey, I have met all the beautiful souls like you all. Without the yogic world, or without my yogic knowledge, it was not possible to meet all of you. There are so many, means uncountable personalities are here, and only yoga can connect with you all. So whatever I share as a learning from yogic text, and furthermore from the moreover, this is personal experience and the experience of the members with whom we are working. That is a kind of personal level experience we are sharing, and not only from the text, but with research based, and this is moreover personal research based. So this is, I can say, authentic in terms of me and from my group members. And today we are talking about yogic ahar, that means yogic food. And I requested all my yoga students, I call them my yoga family, to ask some questions for today's talk. So they have put up some questions, and we will be discussing about this. And then for after the finish of my talk, I will request all of you to take part in discussion, and we will discuss more about these things. Yeah, next. So what is food? We all know that food is our energy, our fuel. Without food, our body cannot run. We need energy for all the body functions, whether they may be physical or the energetic, like cell formation, physical, immune system, growth, development, and all other functions of the body. For this, we need fuel, and fuel comes from the food. So we all need food in term of some physical अपना means food लेने का, in term of grain, in term of energy, in term of water, in term of good energies from other sources, in term of indriya knowledge. So these are our food. So food we all need, and the food we call diet sometimes, and this is normal food's function, that is really needed for the body. So that is the main function of the food. So we all need food. Food is very necessary. Then we come to the next point. What is yogic food? We all know about food, but what is yogic food? What is all about yogic food? So this is a diet that is a natural. The yogic text, they are that's written there that is natural unprocessed food that promote spiritual, mental, and physical health. So how much the food is natural, coming from natural sources, and that is unprocessed, as much possible we have to look for the unprocessed food that is more available to energy level, to spiritual level, to mental level, and is good for our physical health. And Arin, this is written in yogic philosophy, and we all follow the yogic philosophy as much possible according to our present condition. Whatever, wherever we are, whatever we are, and whatever is easily available, we have to look for the natural condition food. That is all about yogic food in today's scenario. And primary, it is based of the yogic principle of non-violence. Like whenever we say sattva and shocha means plant-based or vegan, but we are not, Ayurveda and yoga, they are not very much fond of vegan, but they are fond of non-violence. Like plant, they are willing to give their food or their fruit or their grain whenever the crop or fruit or the leaves they are ripen, they are willingly give us to, they are willingly feed us. So that is non-violence, because they are also have some energy, they are also have life. So some persons, they say ki plant are also having life, and the animal are also having life, but who is willing to give? Plants, they are willing to give, and hence we are not harming them, but we are taking them as a gratitude. But in terms of when we say animal, so we are harming them, because no one wants to lose their life. So that is the difference in plant-based and animal-based food that yogic philosophy believes in. So we will go to our next slide, and how the question, the Kalpana, our member asked, how do we prepare it and the qualities of yogic food? Why do we use yogic food only? Or what is the quality of yogic food and how do we prepare it? The preparation of itself make a food, whether it may be yogic or not may be yogic. We can say the raw material, the things, they are same. The preparation method, the we can say willingness of the person who is going to cook food for us, that is a process the make food, whether it may be energetic, non-energetic, more energetic, that we can say. So first of all, we do not count calories at all. In all the, that is the very good aspects of yogic food. We do not count calories, hence we do follow other things that is more precise and good. In then second point is in a clean kitchen. So we always preference Shuddhi Kriya, and then Shuddhi. It is made with purity, purity of physical purity, then mental purity. So both are important, with a calm and happy mind. Whenever we cook something with happy mind, it always feels good and looks yummy and tastes good. Then using the right utensils, like if possible, we can use earthen. So many earthen good companies are nowadays preparing earthen vessels, then copper, brass, copper or brass mix, then iron is there, then steel, and up to the glass, we can cook in good glass containers. So they are good, and they are not deteriorating the food quality. So these are the utensils. If we make cook in them, they cannot deteriorate our food quality, and hence this is good. And at the right time and in the right quantity at regular intervals. Hence we are not counting calories, but timing should be right and the right quantity and regular intervals. Means do not leave ourselves hungry for a long time, or do not eat very frequently. There should be a particular interval, particular gap. And how do we consume this food after prayer? It is accepted by offering to our deity. First, we have to pray. We all do in any term, but if we were not doing, if we offer to our deity, we have to pray, and then we take it as a prasad. So this becomes a energetic food. Then one more aspect, not necessary to follow to everyone, sitting on the ground if possible, and eating by hands. So eating by hands, that our all five fingers resemble to Pancha Tattva, so that energy transfers into the food and into our body. And there is no compulsion to eat less or starve. That is a beauty of yogic food. Ki there is no compulsion to eat less. You have to eat less. You have to eat certain proportion. Or now you have to stop whether you are hungry or not. So that is not to starve until and unless our body is not demanding for it.
तो बेसिकली जितना भूख लगे जब भूख लगे तब खाओ और जितनी भूख हो उतना खाओ.
Right. And one more ritual of yogic ahar that we already discussed, by offering and soothing food to God. And 1/4, the rule comes here. 1/4 of one's total diet should be eaten less. This is called mitahar. So we follow mitahar principle in yogic text. It's written also there in Hatha Pratipika. It's very renowned text of yoga. तो दैट इज मिताहार. वी फॉलो द मिताहार प्रिंसिपल कि जितना हमारा भूख है, मीन्स इफ वी आर हंग्री फॉर 100%, तो वी हैव टू ईट 75% or 70% of solid food, and we leave the 30% for air and water, the space, air and water. So this is basic rule of yogic ahar, कि जितना भी आपका भूख है उससे 1/3 हम खाली छोड़ के देन 3/4 वी हैव टू ईट अवर फूड।
हाँ, इसका मतलब ज्यादा ठूस ठूस के नहीं खाना
ठूस
है,
ठूस के
थोड़ा
नहीं खाना है,
थोड़ा रुक
व्हाटएवर,
जाओ, थोड़ी सी
राइट।
जगह रहे।
राइट। तो वी हैव, और साइंस आल्सो बैकअप फॉर दैट, साइंस भी इसको बैकअप करता है ऐसे कि एरेशन के लिए, देन थोड़ा सा मूविंग के लिए, आवर स्टमक इज अ इंटेक्ट ऑर्गन, थोड़ा मूव करेगा मशीन तो उसमें जूसेस का मिक्सिंग अच्छे से हो जाएगा, देन वी कैन डाइजेस्ट इट वेरी इजीली। अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट मूव फॉर लॉन्गर टाइम, कि थोड़ा थोड़ा करके नीचे जाएगा, देन इट विल मूव, देन इट विल टेक लॉन्गर टाइम। So that is scientifically also proven, this one.
Right.
The next one. Why yogic food? So Kalpana has asked this, ki why yogic food only? So that keeps us energetic because it is cooked with pure mind, pure soul, and with all the good ingredients. तो दैट कीप्स अस एनर्जेटिक एंड वी, हमने प्रे किया है, हमने उसको जमीन पे बैठ के पंच तत्व के साथ में लिया है, तो ऑलरेडी इट इज एनर्जेटिक, यूजफुल इन मेंटेनिंग द बैलेंस ऑफ माइंड एंड बॉडी। हमारी माइंड को और बॉडी को बैलेंस करने के काम आता है, हेल्थ को भी ग्रो करेगा प्लस मन को भी शुद्ध रखेगा। दे आर बेनिफिशियल फॉर मेंटेनिंग द बैलेंस ऑफ माइंड एंड ब्रेन। अगेन जब हमारा बॉडी अच्छा होगा, माइंड अच्छा होगा, तो ब्रेन ऑटोमेटिकली अच्छे थॉट्स के बारे में सोचेगा और बुरी चीजों के बारे में अगर विचार आते भी हैं तो दे कैन बी बैलेंस्ड बाय बोथ ऑफ देम। Strengthens the digestive system and the body, hence we keep fit. Of course, when our digestive system is good, juices are good, and the juices are sent to the respective organs. The organs will be happy and more energetic. Beneficial in keeping metabolism in balance. So like ma'am said, कि जितना भूख लगे, जब भूख लगे, whenever we are eating this kind of food, our the hunger is in control, is in balance, and metabolism is in balance. ना ज्यादा भूख ना कम भूख, that will be in control. हमें पता होगा कि किस टाइम पे कितना पोर्शन हमें खाना है, तो we will be in control, we will not be tempted. Beneficial to keep the body healthy with balanced nutrients, because we are choosing our food consciously. We know this is good for us, this is not really good for us, so whether we can not choose that or whether we can choose a little of that, थोड़ा कम लेंगे हम उसमें, जो चीज हमारे लिए बेनिफिशियल नहीं है, वी आर कॉन्शियसली ईटिंग, तो अच्छा लगा ठीक है, इट्स ओके, बट वी विल चूज अ लिटिल वन फ्रॉम दैट एंड द बिग वन फ्रॉम अवर गुड पोर्शन। तो ये इस तरीके से हमारे न्यूट्रिएंट को भी बैलेंस करता चला जाएगा। So this is why yogic food is good. Also, according to Bhagavad Gita, there are 3 different types of behavior, thinking, and food. The very big philosophy it is. Then sattva, rajas, and tamas. 3 personalities or behavior or thinking or food type we follow there. So that is a person with a sattvic mind is restful and creative. Then rajas, a person with rajasic mind is full of desire and greed. For it does not mean कि rajas quality is always bad. It is good whenever we want energy or we want to do energetic works. Tamas person is full of negative thought and destructions, but also is written in Bhagavad Gita there, tamas is also needed. If we will not rest, then we will exhaust it. So tamas also is good, but not they all should be in balance. They all should be 3 guna or 3 qualities. They should be in balance. On whatever, if we are spiritually, we want to spiritually strong, like our group, so we have to increase our sattva quality and we have to balance our rajas and tamas quality. So how we balance? The milk, ghee, fruit, leaves. Leaves means green leafy vegetable and all the vegetables coming from plant. They are in leaves, dry fruit, nut and seeds and whole grain. They are increasing our sattva quality. And sour, salty, pungent, fried, very spicy, too hot, too cold, artificial sweetener. They are increasing our rajas quality. Then leftover, pre-cooked, processed and frozen, animal side, then eggs, they are tamas quality. So we have to, if we look present scenario, here processed and frozen. This is a very common thing we are using, or we have to use sometime. So we have, what we can do, we have to minimize. We can minimize as much possible. We have to use fresh food whenever only needed, then we can use them. So we have to reduce the quantity so we can balance all of them. And then we have, I when I was preparing this slide, I have I read very good quote somewhere, that Charnamrat, whenever we do some pujas, we keep charnamrat, tulsi patti dal ke usme pani rakh ke, then they gave us spoon by spoon. This is very much detox water, and now detox water is in fashion. They keep in jar. There's some cucumber and ginger and lemon. That is also good. Good in term of alkalinity. They increase alkalinity in our body, and uh, at least we are drinking water, because we want to drink detox water. So we are drinking water, we are keeping ourselves hydrated. That is also good. But we are already doing this if we are doing it spiritually. Then tulsi water, Chanamrit, ginger water, we are keeping in our pujas and we are drinking this. Then also they are Ekadashi and Purnima fast. They are really very good for, because at Purnima time, vibration in the nature and the mind is difficult to get control. Maybe not for all, but they are for some. So if we are observing fast in these days, like in Ekadashi, 3 days before Purnima, so we can control our thoughts at the time of Purnima, full moon time. Then compulsory observe fast to detox system. For whom? For tamas persons, maybe when we are eating more tamas food, then we have to observe some kind of fast, as our body allow, as our work pattern allow. So we have to observe some kind of fast. So they can, if we observe fast, it can be balanced our the qualities, the like tamas and rajas and sattva, balance qualities. So this is how we balance our quality. Then what are the benefits of adopting yogic food? Though whenever we say about something, we give some theory, so we have to give some logic behind. We have to give real, we can say, what is the benefit. So we have to give a practical benefit. So this is how practical benefit is whenever we follow this kind of diet or maybe ahar. So apart from weight loss is the very superficial thing, I can say. So she said ki bonus is better skin and the hair, and betterment, overall betterment, and bloating and constipation. These are actual results we can observe by adopting this style, this lifestyle, by in long term, not in one day, not in 2 day, but for a month, for 2 months, and maybe for months. So this is how we observe bloating, constipation. Then skin. Again, as soon as juices are purify skin, and here they also will get strengthened and cured. And not only the person we are doing, like we are listening all, if we follow our ancestor, our kids, they also follow. Like one said, my 12-year son, sorry, this with the 12 years, even walking, gym, exercise, she said, like PCOS, big stomach, medicine, feel free lifestyle. This is how she obtained from the yogic food. Ki now no pain, that is a achievement itself, because she was doing everything same apart from the food. She only changed the food. Baki rest all things she was doing all the same, but she observed no pain in the body and no more periods pain. So this was an achievement of only yogic food. So this is a wonderful thing, and this is real result from our self members. And are these recipes difficult to prepare? Whenever we introduce any kind of food, so people ask, इजी होगा, थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा, हमें अपने लिए अलग से बनाना पड़ेगा, पूरी फैमिली का अलग से बनाना पड़ेगा, तो दैट इज हाउ से we have to only change a little in grain, only change in little in, like we make rava dosa, rava upma, so we just change the grain, oats, moong, chana, quinoa, sattu ya makhana, any one of them, not all of them, but any one of them, plus vegetable. Just we have to mix this with the vegetable, and we can prepare any one of these chila or dosa on pancake or appe or idli with this preparation. This is the oats and vegetable, or moong and vegetable, chana and vegetable, kunwa vegetable. This can be base material, and we can prepare different recipes only with one batter. So this is how we can prepare our food that is healthy also, that is yogic also, that is sattva property also, and that is fiber also, that is nutrition rich also, and that is protein rich also. We are very fond of protein nowadays, and we have to be because of our muscle power and strength. So that is protein rich also in compared to rava dosa or rava chila or besan chila. These are more having more nutrition value. Next line. Okay. So these are our preparation of yogic food. You can see some are cooked. Mostly we use cooked food in yogic ahar apart from fruits. Fruits and the dry fruit. We use soak and fruits raw. Otherwise, all the vegetable, maybe mostly vegetable, and the recipes we use cook one, fully cooked. So it is easy to digest, and taste also good after cooking, palatable. So this is how we make, and we have one page also there. So if anyone want, I can give link. 3 recipes we share there, and we share discussion there. And all these recipe, whenever any member prepare some new recipe, they share their recipe, they share their experience, what they observe after eating this. And like this, in this picture, we have prepared some saute vegetable, and we sprinkle some seeds over it. So this is look very good and healthy also, because seed, they are tiny bomb of nutrients. So this is how our food look like. This is, I think, good and tempting food. Everyone wants to eat this. So
Yeah,
yogic food is
very,
not at all boring food.
very tempting it is.
Okay, ma'am, next slide, please. Okay, is sweet allowed in yogic food? Yes, of course, sweet is allowed in yogic food, and our body only absorb any food in the form of sugar only. कोई भी खाना हम खाएंगे, फूड हम खाएंगे, ग्लूकोज बन के बॉडी में एब्जॉर्ब होगा, मे बी फ्रक्टोज, मे बी ग्लूकोज. तो शुगर तो उसे चाहिए ही चाहिए, बट व्हाट इज द राइट term of sugar? That is honey, if we are getting from pure side, good. Then unrefined sugar, fruit sugar, dry fruit sugar, they are very natural, dry fruit and fruit sugar. Anyone can consume that, apart from apart from whether they may have diabetic. We have proven it. We have proven it in our therapy 9 days. जिन लोगों को डायबिटीज था, हमने उनको सिस्टमेटिकली, ऐसे नहीं है कि सबको एक साथ, पर सिस्टमेटिकली टाइम टू टाइम उनको फ्रूट भी खिलाया, जूस भी पिलाया, एंड ग्लूकोमीटर से टेस्टिंग भी किया. 181 शुगर वाज 6th डे, इट वाज 111. तो शुगर खाने से हमारे डायबिटिक रेशो पे या हमारे इंसुलिन रेशो पे एडवर्स इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता है. इनफैक्ट उससे पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट पड़ता है, बिकॉज इट इज अ नेचुरल शुगर, इट इज नॉट इंक्रीजिंग ग्लूकोज इन अवर ब्लड. So that is completely a myth, but has to be consumed in observing condition. Has to be observed thoroughly. Then only we can consume, because everybody is different and they can show different results. तो इसीलिए हम अपने मीठे को कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं, और हमारे हर जो भी सजेशन रहते हैं, खाने के बाद में मीठा जरूर खाओ, वेदर में भी गुड़ तिल, या आपको खाना है तो आप एक छोटा पीस लड्डू का खा सकते हो, घर का बना हुआ गुड़ का लड्डू तिल का. तो दैट इज अ गुड थिंग, एंड नो हार्म इन ईटिंग इट.
But
So sugar is in.
दैट इज गुड इन विंटर, सर्दियों में तो मजा है। गर्मियों में क्या खाएंगे, मिश्री? क्योंकि गुड़ तो आई थिंक
नहीं,
करता है।
सर्दियों में मिश्री, गर्मियों में हम खाएंगे मिश्री, खा सकते हैं। देन वी कैन हैव खजूर एंड अंजीर स्वीट्स नाउ। अंजीर एंड खजूर स्वीट, दे आर वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल एंड बड़ा इजी बन जाता है। हमने खजूर लिया, जो पिंड खजूर है वो मिक्सी में रन किया, पेस्ट बन जाएगा। You can mix anything. Seeds are very good combination with khajur. Maybe pumpkin seed, maybe melon seed, or maybe mix of all. हमारा जो compatible seed है, हम पहले उसको select कर लें कि हमारी body के लिए कौन सा अच्छा जा रहा है. Then we can mix with अंजीर maybe, or maybe खजूर, or mix of all. ड्राई फ्रूट में भी कभी कभी किसी किसी को अंजीर नुकसान करता है, या मे बी उतना अच्छा नहीं जाता, बिकॉज इट्स हैविंग हाई फाइबर। तो जरूरी नहीं है कि सब लोग उसको डाइजेस्ट कर पाए, तो वी हैव टू चूज अवर वन। खजूर खा के देखें, अंजीर खा के देखें, किशमिश भी खा के देखें, सबको अलग अलग खा के देखें। इफ वी आर दे आर सूटिंग, वी कैन मिक्स ऑल ऑफ देम, अदरवाइज चूज अवर वन। हमारा चूज करना है हम।
Right.
एंड हाउ मच प्रोटीन यू हैव टू ईट। अभी जहां पर भी जिस भी हम लोग ग्रुप में रहते हैं, या हम लोग भी अपनी बात करते हैं, तो प्रोटीन का एक बड़ा कंसर्न आ जाता है कि प्रोटीन, और प्रोटीन अच्छी चीज है, वी हैव टू ईट इट, बट हाउ मच एंड हु एंड विच वन। तीन क्वेश्चन आते हैं, कौन सा ले, कितना ले, और कैसे ले। तो एक ही प्रोटीन सबके लिए अच्छा है। जैसे हाँ, आई विल से कि आई हैड चना, so everyone cannot eat chana because maybe it is not very nicely digestible to your stomach. Maybe it can show other results. So you have to choose your one. There are so many varieties of legume like chana, then moong, then moat. We have so many varieties: soybean, rajma, lobia. We have so many, so we have to choose our one. Maybe 2 3 are very good for us, and 2 3 are not very good for us, so we have to choose our good one. How we will choose? We will consume one by one, and we will see their effect. If they are nicely digestible, if we are not having any boughs, we are not having any gastric trouble, we are not having any stomach upset, then it is good for us. And our next meal we are having good hunger. So that is a significance ki we are this food is good for us, and it is not having any harm to our body. So we have to choose our one, then we can consume it. Then milk. Milk is a very good protein, milk and milk protein. But nowadays, milk is not at all coming from natural sources. It is synthetic milk, and so many things we are daily we hear something, it is mixing, non-adulteration, something is that. If we are not getting any good milk, then better to avoid it. And personally, I suggest coconut milk, Shreefal milk, because we make it by our own at our home, and that is the purest one. Coconut milk, one big coconut, we found every South Indian shop. That is very good. And from one coconut milk, we extracted 1.5 liter milk.
What is the process?
Process are just grate it first, the fresh one, grate it, then churn in mixie. The 1 cup of grated coconut, we add 3 cup of water. In first section, 3 cup of water, we churn it like chutney on in blender jar. We will churn it first. We have to make chutney in chutney jar, then we transfer it into blender jar, and we will make 3 or 4 cup of water in it. Then again we have to blend it, then we have to strain it with muslin cloth. So we will get the fresh coconut milk. Then again the second extract we have to take. The again we have to add 2 cup of water, then second extract. We have to mix both of them, and we will get a nicely medium thick coconut milk. We can use as it is in drinking, we can use in kheer, paisam, or we can use in halwa, loki halwa, gajar halwa, and we can use in all other recipes. Whatever you want to make milk, we can use coconut milk. So this is the purest form.
Ma'am,
So,
what
and
about
also seeds
paneer and
are
tofu?
good for protein source.
Ma'am, what about paneer and tofu?
Same. If milk quality is not good, paneer is coming from the same source, and tofu is coming from soybean. Tofu is not from milk, that is coming from soybean source. Soybean, we have to check our palatability, our digestibility. It is not so palatable like paneer. So we have to check our palatability and digestibility also. Because soybean is not digestible to everyone. To some also digestible. So if one can digest it easily, we can have it in moderation, like 25 to 50 gram is recommended for daily dose, daily meal. Maybe tofu, and again soya chunk. So we have to choose one in a day. We will not do like this कि सुबह हमने टोफू लिया तो दोपहर को हम सोया चंक ले लेंगे. So that will add up, and it will increase day limit. So that may can harm in our stomach, gut, and maybe diarrhea, indigestion. That can happen ज्यादा लेने से. तो उनको चूज करना है एनी वन मील में हम 50 ग्राम या मे बी 50 से अंदर ही 30 40 25 to 30 gram is good for. First we have to check it. And if we are having thyroid, then we have to check with our doctor ki the medicine that is not interacting with the soya protein. So these are the sources of protein. So we have to choose our one, then we can consume it. The best time of the consuming of the protein is breakfast. ब्रेकफास्ट में सबसे अच्छे से, बिकॉज हमारा मेटाबॉलिज्म उस टाइम पे बड़ा अच्छा होता है, एंड वी आर कंज्यूमिंग प्रोटीन. एनर्जी भी अच्छी देगा, फिल भी रखेगा, और डाइजेशन भी इसका बेटर हो जाएगा. ऑल्सो सम वेजिटेबल लाइक बीन्स एंड ब्रोकली, दे आर गुड सोर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन. तो वी हैव टू इंक्लूड ऑल ऑफ देम in our meal. First we have to select which one is good, then we have to include them in our daily meal. So that is all about protein. So we'll go for next one. That is
Ma'am,
all
one more,
group
ma'am,
have the
one
same
more
platter.
question.
हमारे
Ma'am,
जैसे घर में हमने कुछ खाना बनाया तो कि सारे लोग एक ही खाना खा सकते हैं. तो दैट डिपेंड व्हाट एज ग्रुप वी आर हैविंग इन आवर होम. लाइक बच्चे भी हैं, मिडिल एज के लोग भी हैं, और बड़े एज के लोग भी हैं. तो ऑफ कोर्स द बच्चे, उनका ग्रोइंग स्टेज है, उनको प्रोटीन भी ज्यादा चाहिए. मे बी जब हमको प्रोटीन, if we want 1 gram per kg body weight, then they want 1.2 gram per kg body weight. तो उनको थोड़ा सा बढ़ा के हमको देना पड़ेगा. Then the elder one, their digestion power is less, तो उनको थोड़ा सा कम करके देना पड़ेगा. And the in elder one, I think I have some more other slide also. जो elder one है उनको हम थोड़ा कम करके प्रोटीन देंगे, बट बढ़ा के फैट देंगे. ये हम उल्टा करते हैं. तो वी विल डिस्कस फर्दर दिस वन. तो जो सभी लोग हैं उनके लिए हम खाना सेम रख सकते हैं, मील सेम रख सकते हैं, बट द क्वांटिटी शुड बी डिफरेंट. जो छोटा होगा, बच्चा होगा, उसका प्रोटीन ज्यादा रहेगा, मे बी उसका डाइट हमसे ज्यादा रहेगा, तो दैट इज गुड. दे कैन हैव फ्रीक्वेंट मील्स, एंड द मिडिल एज पर्सन्स दे कैन हैव अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एपेटाइट, एंड द एल्डरली पर्सन्स दे हैव अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर एपेटाइट एंड देयर डाइजेशन पावर. So that is how we choose. Will it help to reduce and manage weight? This ये भी एक क्वेश्चन आता है कि जब भी हम किसी मील की बात करते हैं तो वेट मैनेजमेंट, ऑफ कोर्स वेट मैनेजमेंट होता है, बिकॉज हम सब चीजों को एक रेगुलेशन में ले रहे हैं. तो दिस इज हाउ द रिजल्ट्स आर 77 to 73, एंड दीज आर 9 days results. 71 to 69, 2 to 3 kg weight loss in 9 days. So this is how happened. The what is this weight loss is? This is more over toxin loss and water loss. The water deposit in body, that is not needed. The toxins, they are deposited in the body, they are not needed. First body cleans itself, then body repairs itself, then body go for the construction. So 3 processes are done whenever we do fasting, or whenever we apply a good meal plan or diet. So first is cleaning, then detoxification, then construction. That is how the process works. Next slide. Is it pocket friendly? again this question arises, is it pocket friendly? Of course, this is only pocket friendly. So why? Because we consume seasonal only. Then fruits and vegetable. Which fruits and vegetable? Whatever grown in our area, whatever coming in the season. So we choose the cheapest one. This word is looks very not good, not tempting, but we should look for the cheapest one, the one which are selling the lowest price in market, because that is local, that is not processed one. That is why it is coming from lowest price. So we have to choose this vegetable, same vegetable and same food that is coming in our local market, not from the imported quality, not the processed one, not from the cold storage. So if we are buying this one, this is economical and available and also having lot of nutrition. और अच्छी बात यह है कि हमारे जो हमारे इंडिया के सीजन है उसमें वही फूड हमें मिलता है जिसकी उस टाइम पे जरूरत होती है. लाइक इन विंटर्स वी हैव सो मेनी फ्रेश गुड़, क्योंकि गुड़ की जरूरत उस टाइम पे होती है तो वही हमें मिलेगा. वी हैव सो मेनी विटामिन सी रिच फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल, क्योंकि उसकी जरूरत पड़ती है तो वो हमें मिलेगा. In summer, we have lot of water vegetable, watery fruits like cucumber and watermelon, muskmelon, because we need water in our body. तो वही कंज्यूम करेंगे जो whatever available in season, तो we will be happy and our pocket will be also healthy. So this is pocket friendly.
Right.
Ma'am, next slide, please. It is good to eat salad in weaker digestion. The question arises, is it good? Salad, we found ki salad is good. We all have to eat salad, but it is not right. If our digestion is weak, we should not consume raw salad, because it needs lot of energy, lot of metabolism to digest raw meal. Any raw meal, maybe solid, but not the fruit. Fruit we have to have ripened one, fully ripened one fruit. They are easily digestible. कड़ा है, थोड़ा सा सख्त है, तो वो डाइजेस्ट ज्यादा उसको करने को टाइम लगेगा. सैलेड इफ कुक्ड, यस वी कैन हैव. कुक करा हुआ सैलेड है, जैसे कि स्प्राउट्स रहते हैं रात के भिगे हुए, चने हैं, मूंग है, उसको बॉईल कर लिया या हमने सॉटे कर लिया या स्टीम कर लिया, तो दैट इज गुड, वी कैन हैव इट. रॉ नो, इन वीकर डाइजेशन. अकॉर्डिंग टू प्रकृति, जो हमारी प्रकृति है, वी हैव थ्री टाइप ऑफ प्रकृति, लाइक वी हैव थ्री टाइप ऑफ गुना. तो वी हैव थ्री टाइप ऑफ प्रकृति, वात, पित्ता एंड कफा. So we have to consume the food according to our prakriti. If a vata person, they consume raw and salad, the prakriti will adverse, और ज्यादा बिगड़ जाएगा और ज्यादा joint pain हो जाएगा. So we have to restrict this in our prakriti. पित्त पर्सन है, गरम चीज खा लेगा, स्पाइसी खा लेगा, पित्ता विल एडवर्सन, और ज्यादा पित्त बढ़ जाएगा और एसिडिटी बढ़ेगी और गुस्सा आएगा और गर्मी लगेगी और पसीना आएगा. So we have to first identify our prakriti, and we have to consume the food, inhabit our prakriti or the balance our prakriti.
आई एग्री. यहाँ पे तो मैं आपको बिल्कुल 100% बोलना चाहूंगी, बिकॉज नाउ आफ्टर 50 इट हैपन्स की बात प्रकृति ज्यादा हो जाती है.
Right.
एंड पीपल से नहीं, आपको तो सलाद ही खाना है, ये खाना है, वो खाना है, एंड लिटरली इट डजंट सूट मी एट ऑल. तो आई जस्ट सिंपली अवॉइड. और आज तो आपने उसमें बिल्कुल स्टाम्प लगा दी. एंड आई डू फील कि इट टेक्स लाइक इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू get digested those raw material, whereas fruit there is no problem. So this is fantastic. आप तो मेरी बात को ही endorse कर रहे हो, so I'm happy with this.
Thank you, ma'am. Then how yogic food are good for acidity and gastric issues? One question arises, Madhurima, and actually she has cured her acidity. The long means we can say chronic. The chronic is 5-year-old disease, is a chronic disease. So she was a chronic patient of migraine. Whenever she observed fast, she had severe migraine. Then she adopted this food, and now she is very, very happy. She is doing freely, she is doing fasting, and she is doing all of her chores, and she is not at all facing migraine issues in last 2-3 years. So that was her question only. How is it cure? Yes, of course. Why? Because we are using 30% of whole grain and 70% vegetable. The portion is 30% of whole grain and 70% vegetable. But this is always cooked in cooked form. And if we are using not whole grain but grain, so 20% grain and 80% vegetable. If we are not finding any whole grain, then we will increase our vegetable part. So that will compensate the food. Maybe we are not in India, we are not getting whole grain. So we can use 20% of any grain and 80% of vegetable. That will compensate our nutrition value, and that will make our food a yogic food, or we can say a sattvic food. Then fresh spices, fresh meals according to प्रकृति again. कि अगर हमारी प्रकृति गर्म है तो हम थोड़े से ऐसे स्पाइसेस यूज करें, लाइक सौंफ, then जीरा, then that is say दालचीनी. वो हमारी प्रकृति को थोड़ा सा काम करेगा, रिलैक्स करेगा. And इलायची, cardamom, that is a cooling property. And again, अगर वाता प्रकृति है तो हम थोड़े से हाई स्पाइसेस लाइक ब्लैक पेपर, देन क्लोव, ये हमारी मील में या मे बी ड्रिंक में हम इसको कर सकते हैं, ऐड कर सकते हैं. तो दैट विल कंपनसेट आवर प्रकृति. So we have to choose meals according to our prakriti, and that will good for our gastric issue and acidity. Acidity is very, very easy to control with food, or I can say ki only with food. Acidity we only can control by food. If we are watchful what we are eating, we can control it.
Right.
And the benefits. What are the benefits? Weight management होता ही है. Constipation, gastritis. Constipation, I want to say one thing about constipation. जब भी constipation का बात आता है, तो all the dietitian, all the nutritionists say go for fiber. Have high fiber. You are having lack of fiber. That is why you are having constipation. But it is not right always. Maybe high fiber is the reason of constipation. We are having high fiber, and high fiber, what is the high fiber does in our intestine? It soaks all the water. As soon we eat high fiber food, like in lot of quantity, anyone having constipation, and they consume carrot, raw carrot, so that will soak all the water from intestine. And makhana, one very commonly used the seed in our dry fruit or seed, we can say it is a seed, using it as a dry fruit. We use mostly in the fast maybe a snack. Makhana is very low calorie snack, and we all use, but it can cause constipation in those already having constipation issues, because it soaks all the water in our intestine. So we have to check whether reason of constipation is high fiber or low fiber. Then only we have to be. So that can cure constipation, gastritis, acidity, colitis, and skin problems, pigmentation, dark spot, mental issues, and emotional issues. Yes, emotional issues also can be take care of food. Stamina building, flexibility. As soon we start consuming natural food, our body already become flexible. Anger control. And जैसे साथ जो लोग थोड़े अभी यहाँ तो I don't think anybody have anger, because they are all related to some kind of therapy, and they are all healers, maybe are related to healer, are connected to healer, so they may not have any anger issues. But anger issues are very much controlled by yogic food. Blood pressure, yes, hormone balance, and joint pain, and diabetes, and many more. All the things can be controlled by these. Yeah. And the next one is thank you. Thank you all of you for listening me patiently, and please discuss furthermore if I left something.
So now we can have question answer sessions. So anyone interested? आप अपने क्वेश्चन पूछ लीजिए, बीच में कोई पूछ रहा था, so you can ask now.
Ma'am, I was asking for a protein quantity.
Quantity for you, yourself?
Any one person, ma'am?
Any one person. That depend, as I said, that depend person to person and requirement. Like a general person, they are not having any issue, so they can consume 0.8 to 1% of their body weight. Like for example, my weight is 60 kg, so I should consume maybe 0.8 or 1 kg per gram body weight, means 60 gram of protein I have to consume. For 60 gram of protein, I have to eat 6 into 4, 240 gram of protein rich food. So that is the ratio we calculate whenever we want. Otherwise, you don't have to calculate this much of calculation. This is good. Calculatively, scientifically, it is good. But you can observe you are eating. Whatever I recommend is one fistful. एक मुट्ठी अनाज प्रोटीन का, लाइक मूंग, लाइक छोले, राजमा, लोबिया, एनीथिंग, और मे बी सीड्स, वन फिस्टफुल. You have to take one fistful raw one, soak it overnight or maybe 3-4 hour, जितना भी उस अनाज का सोक करने का टाइमिंग है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट सोक कर देंगे, एंड दैट इज गुड फॉर अस. वन फिस्टफुल हमारे लिए इसलिए बोलते हैं बंद मुट्ठी लाख की. तो whatever the phrases made in past, they are really really very wonderful, and we have to take out the meaning from that. कि जितनी हमारी मुट्ठी है, हमारी मुट्ठी में जितना अनाज आएगा उतना ही हम खाएंगे.
So one
और
fistful, sorry,
in one
can I
meal, in
interrupt?
one meal, not for the day, in one meal. I'm talking about one meal.
So can I interrupt? One
Yeah,
fistful
sure.
would be about 1 katori of that. If
No, it
we
is approx
talk
50
of,
gram, maybe 30 to 50 gram. It may be 30 to 50 gram depending on the grain
the
we are
cooked.
holding.
No, I'm talking about the cooked that will come out. That will be about a katori in our normal. This
Maybe
thing, or
one
more
katori.
than.
Maybe one katori.
Yeah, so
Maybe.
normally 1 katori of dal or that would be sufficient for one meal.
Yeah, it is sufficient. But
And-
vegetable we have to consume more. This is
Yeah.
not applicable to vegetable. This is applicable to grain only. And then
Okay.
how we calculate vegetable percent? That is a simple formula. How much
Yeah.
chapati or dal you are eating, double the vegetable.
Got it.
Just simple.
So
Double the
there is
vegetable.
some-
1 katori dal, two katori vegetable. 1 chapati, two katori vegetable. And that is very easy.
Another query that I had.
Yeah, man.
Mhm. Yes, Matt, you can continue, Jyoti. Okay. Anyone else? Any more question?
Hello.
Hanji. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, ma'am, my name is Mansi. I don't know if you can see me.
You can switch on
yeah,
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, like 2-3 weeks ago, I was down with swine flu, and I was hospitalized after swine because of swine flu. I had got pneumonia. Basically, it reached my lungs. So now I'm out of the hospital. Of course, I'm home, but I have so much weakness and I'm struggling to stay up through the day. So, what is the food? And I am Vata Prakriti as a person. What is the food? They gave me a lot of antibiotics, which is again like messed up my gut a little bit. So, what is the food one can have if I'm recovering from? They said it will take a while for my stamina to come back. So, for weakness, like if you've just fallen sick and you're coming out of sickness, what is the food I can have so that at least it starts doing well, my body starts like healing and repairing better now?
Okay. Okay, so first you have to maybe you are already doctor prescribed you vitamins and nutrients, all this like vitamin B12 and D. You
Yeah,
have
they
to
give me a B complex, one pill. That's it.
right. So that is a main thing for our immunity. The main vitamin is responsible, the B12. So you have to continue this one. You don't discontinue without permission of your physician. And the second thing, Vata Prakriti, as I said, do not eat anything raw. Nothing raw. And not that low in temperature. The food should not be low in temperature, not from the fridge,
Nothing cold.
not cold. And you have to have mostly thing hot and cooked one. Fully cooked meals are good for you, and you can consume oil but avoid ghee.
Avoid ghee.
You
Okay.
can consume oil but avoid ghee. Oil, if possibly, cold pressed or raw, virgin, whatever
Which
term.
one?
Where you are right now? Which
Bombay.
place?
Mumbai.
So Bombay is a good climate, coastal area. So you can consume coconut oil
So why
or
not ghee? Why not ghee?
ghee. As you said, na pneumonia. The pneumonia is kapha related issue. And ghee and milk product, they can increase kapha.
Oh.
That is why. All the milk and milk product, maybe butter, ghee, curd,
Oh shit.
milk, everything.
I've been having a lot
All
of it thinking it'll give me energy. And paneer, I've been downing thinking energy aega nahi aa raha hai. Haan. So what can I eat more of? What should I include in
you can
everything?
eat all the dry fruits, and all the seeds and nuts. They are three terms: dry fruit, fruit that is dry, that is called dry fruit, and seeds, they are tiny one, and the nuts, coconut, cashew nut, almond, pistachio, they are all nuts. So you can consume all of them, but
Okay.
by roasting them or by soaking them, because in dry condition they are increasing vata,
Okay.
not
Okay.
the raw one. So better you can consume them by making laddu.
Oh
This is
wow,
the
okay.
best term of eating
But not to use
seeds
ghee
and
in the
nuts.
laddu.
Yeah, but do not put laddu ghee in the laddu. You can put instead that khajur.
Hmm?
That is very good binder. You will not need it ghee at all.
Okay.
Already fat is there in nuts, so you don't need extra ghee in laddu.
Okay.
But we have to make by ourselves, or we have to ask someone to do it for us.
Yeah, I can make it at home.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
if you will ask me after that session, you just ping me WhatsApp. I will give you one recipe of laddu. I have
Oh,
that one.
super. Thank you. Thank you. And can any dals or any millets that I can have, which will give me a lot more
No
stamina?
millets. No,
No
all the
millets.
millets are vata increasing.
Oh,
All the millets, because they are grown in dry condition and they are having vata increasing property.
oh shit.
So
Okay.
either you should not consume them, because you are recovering now, you should not consume them. You have simple wheat. You can consume simple wheat and rice, and hot one, the fresh one with hot vegetables. Maybe if you are animal lover, you can have them. The egg, chicken, they are good for you.
Acha. ठीक है. I
They are
have
good for
non-veg.
you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have that. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
There are two more questions, Vineeta ji.
Yeah.
There is one question. How do we know our प्रकृति? प्रकृति अगर किसी को पता नहीं है, वो जानना चाहें, तो क्या करेंगे?
फर्स्ट तो हमें थोड़ा थोड़ा पता होता है कि हमारी प्रकृति क्या है. वी हैव थ्री टाइप ऑफ दिस. अगर इफ वी से एकदम बड़ा बड़ा देखेंगे हम, तो फर्स्ट वी से वाता प्रकृति, लाइक दे आर नॉट वेरी हेवी बॉडी. दे आर maybe we can say single frame body. They are very lean body, and they are very active. The quality of Vata Prakriti, they are very active. They cannot sit at one place. They will find something to do. They will do something. Then, but the problem is that they will tend to maybe joint pain, maybe joint issues, like this. So they are very, very prone to all the joint issues, and very easily they got caught with all the joint pain and migraine. There are 80 type of diseases in Vata Prakriti. So that we have to very, very careful with Vata, what we are eating, especially raw food. We have to avoid raw food. So that is the Vata Prakriti. Then we come to Pitta. Pitta, they are balanced body, not very thin, not very fat, but they are balanced in the body, and they are very active person, not like Vata, but whatever they think, they have to do it. They will do it. The thing, and they are mostly they feel very hot easily. The weather, if a little change in weather, 1 degree भी बढ़ेगा तो उनको पसीना आएगा, sweat लगेगा, तो they will feel hot easily. And adverse is in Vata Prakriti. थोड़ा सा टेम्परेचर कम हुआ, सबसे पहले ठंड उनको लगेगा. और पित्त प्रकृति एंड वाता, दे आर जस्ट अपोजिट. तो उनको जल्दी से गर्मी लगेगा, पसीना आएगा, गरम खाना कुछ खाने को दे दिया तो पसीना टपकने को लग जाएगा, लाइक दिस. तो दैट इज अन क्वालिटी कि दे आर वेरी एनर्जेटिक, दे आर वेरी डिटरमाइंड, जो भी काम सोचा तो करके देंगे. तो दैट इज पित्त प्रकृति. एंड द कफा, they are very, very relaxed. Their skin is shiny, they are calm, they are not in hurry to do anything, and they will not means indulge in anyone's जो टास्क का जॉब कर रहे हैं तो करने दो, छोड़ दो. देन प्रॉब्लम कफा, as soon as season change they will caught with the cough and cold cough and flu. So that is the property of all the three. So when kapha prakriti, and not only this, they are not 50 30 30 30, mix of all also. The like पित्त भी है and कफ भी है, अदरवाइज या वात भी है और कफ भी है. लाइक अभी इन्होंने बोला था मानसी में भी, तो कफ भी है और वात भी है, दोनों है. तो वी हैव टू टेकल ऑल बोथ ऑफ देम. तो उनका दोनों का ध्यान रख के फिर हमें अपनी चीज को चूज करना पड़ेगा. कफ प्रकृति इंक्रीजेस बाय मिल्क एंड मिल्क प्रोडक्ट, एंड कोल्ड आइटम जितने होते हैं उनसे बढ़ेगा, कोल्ड जगह पर जाने से बढ़ेगा. ज्यादा भीड़ भाड़ में जाएंगे, मे बी अगर किसी को भी इन्फेक्शन हुआ है, 4 लोगों को नहीं होगा, हमको जल्दी हो जाएगा. तो दैट इज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ प्रकृति. तो हमें अपना ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमें क्रियाएं करते रहना पड़ेगा.
आई थिंक हमको अपनी प्रकृति जान लेना ज्यादा जरूरी है, देन अकॉर्डिंगली हम खा सकते हैं. तो आप में से किसी को नहीं पता तो आप आयुर्वेद डॉक्टर्स को कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं, विनीता जी को रीच आउट कर
बिल्कुल
सकते हैं, और बाद में कुछ पर्सनल भी ले सकते हैं. देर इज वन मोर क्वेश्चन विनीता जी.
जी.
कैन यू प्लीज शेयर रेसिपीज फॉर दीज डेट्स लड्डू? सबके मुंह में पानी आने लगे तो थोड़ा बहुत बता दीजिए, अदरवाइज आपका कौन सा प्लेटफॉर्म है, कहाँ पे आप दे
Yeah,
सकते
sure. I have video on my YouTube channel, and that is very short video. मैं बहुत लंबा वीडियो नहीं, एकदम शॉर्ट और रॉ वाला वीडियो है. नो, इट्स नॉट फाइन वीडियो, जस्ट रॉ
हैं?
वीडियो है कि उसमें कौन कौन से बीज हमने डाले हैं, और हमने उसमें गुड़ या खजूर मिलाना है और जस्ट बना देना है. दैट इज इट.
ठीक है.
And in my recipe I do not add so many material. बहुत कम सामग्री लगेगा और हो गया, टाइम भी कम. इजी टू मेक, इजी टू ईट.
फाइन, थैंक यू. तो यू आर ऑलरेडी देयर इन थिंकिंग थर्सडे ग्रुप, तो आप उसमें शेयर कर दीजिएगा
या श्योर.
वो वाला जो भी है लड्डू वाला, तो या तो इनको मिल जाएगा, अदरवाइज आई थिंक जिसने भी क्वेश्चन पूछा यू आर देयर इन दैट ग्रुप. So otherwise, in the other
Yes, yes.
I will share. Fine, fine, Mansi, you will get it. ठीक है. So it was a fantastic session once again, विनीता जी. मजा आया काफी, और काफी जानने को मिला, और खासकर मुझे तो ये भी फायदा हुआ. एक आपने बहुत अच्छी बात बोली कि ये जब हम खाना खाते हैं और अगर पहले हम भगवान को अर्पण करके खाएं या प्रेयर करके खाएंगे तो हमारा खाना ही हमारा प्रसाद बन जाएगा एंड डेफिनेटली उसमें डाइजेस्टिव गुण बढ़ जाएंगे। तो इट वाज रियली फैंटास्टिक। आप में से भी कोई कमेंट कुछ करना चाहे तो यस दिव्या जी, आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा दिव्या जी।
Yes, it was a wonderful session. Vineeta ma'am, thank you so much for giving that insight to each one of us. And apart from this session, may I please share something about Vineeta ma'am? I have jotted down a few points. I would just
Fantastic.
like to mention them.
Please go ahead.
Hmm. She believes in natural food therapies. And for almost 2 decades, she has been serving people through natural food therapies. So through all her various therapies, she has helped several thousands of people get rid of their lifestyle diseases. There are so many if I start naming the lifestyle diseases. So the secret to her success journey is her firm belief that yoga and natural therapies work excellently on every issue. So the best part that I like about these therapies is that it is based only on the pure and natural food, no tablets, nothing else. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to conclude.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Vineeta ma'am, once again for sparing time for this talk.
Thank you, Shakuntala ma'am, Divya, and all of present members here. Thank you so much for listening very patiently. और यहाँ पर बुलाने के लिए इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे जहाँ पर इतने अच्छे अच्छे बड़े बड़े लोग हैं जो हम कभी सोचते भी नहीं थे कि इन लोग से मिलने वाले हैं एंड वी आर सिटिंग बिटवीन देम। तो थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड हैव अ वेरी गुड डे। आई एम शेयरिंग द रेसिपी राइट नाउ एंड बनाएंगे और खाएंगे मीठा मीठा और मीठे मीठे रहेंगे। टेक केयर ऑल ऑफ यू, बाय बाय, गुड डे,
Thank
गुड
you.
नाइट।
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Fantastic session indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.